Hi, everybody. I'm back. I got the operation and it was successful, believe it or not, which is really great because I'm thrilled. This is the new splint that I'm wearing. Um, I'll show you the stitches. Let me just show you briefly. Look, don't freak out. It's these were two tendon repairs, the middle finger and the ring finger. And the stitches you see are still in there. Those are stitches. There's big ones and little ones. And before, I couldn't move these fingers. They would always go like straight down. Now I can bend. I don't want to bend them now because they hurt, but I have to do my therapy exercises later. But this is the operation that I got. So right now, because of this situation with my hand, I can't use any of my hands to do lifting. I have a daughter who's special needs, who's disabled, and she requires, someone to lift her, help her to the toilet. She needs all ADL. She needs activities of daily living, someone to help her with her feeding her, taking care of her, playing with her entertainment, helping her on the bicycle, all sorts of stuff, stuff that a good mother would do. And I'm a pretty good mother, so I do all that for her, and I don't mind doing it. But I'm limited right now for the next 3 months as to what I can really do because the left hand affects the right hand. If I lift anything with the left hand, I could pop the tendons in my hand. I'd have to go for surgery again. So I'm really in between a very difficult rock, and it's a difficult situation to be in. If you look really carefully, it's just really pretty intense. This is the real deal. This is like the major cave, what do you want to call it, the creme de la creme of hand surgeries is this kind of surgery. You don't get any more specific than this. This really is like that major surgery, but I got through it, which was, good for me. But like I said before, reason I'm petitioning to get some donations is because the care that I need for my daughter, I take comes to about 17, almost 20,000. Plus, I have to go back and forth to physical therapy twice a week to get my hand worked on. And my daughter is very special. She's got a visual impairment. She's got a seizure condition. Which is non-active right now, but she can't walk. She can't talk. She's a quadriplegic. All four limbs are affected, and she requires a lot of care. I just can't sit her in a chair and say, well, you got to sit there all day. Someone has to interact with her. So it's quite an ordeal. I have to do exercises pretty much a lot during the day. And, I just can't let my house just sit there. I have to, try to keep things in some kind of order. Even if a person came over, I have to make sure that things are not in the way. I have to do what I can with my left hand, not heavy lifting, but something. And so, between assisting the aide and different things, which is quite a lot. There's a lot of things I have to assist her with. There she is in the background. It sort of, puts me in a predicament where, I need that help to someone to come help me. And I don't have that right now. I used to get au pairs would come in, and it's a lot different situation with au pairs. You don't pay this kind of money for an au pair. Some of them are very skilled and they have different backgrounds, and some of them may even be OTs, but it's a different type of program, and you can't get any au pairs right now. The government has locked them down. They won't be able to come in maybe after the new year possibly, but they've sort of said no, we're not letting more people in because of the COVID-19 situation, and we're not going to allow people from other countries to come here to possibly spread the virus, what have you. So, but anyway, like I said before, if you have it in your heart and you have any extra spare change, you could contribute to my situation. I'm sure it would add up if you actually share this with your Facebook recipients and maybe even your Twitter account. People might want to help out a little bit because I think anybody in my situation is a single mother. not on public assistance, any of those things, that they know what it is to really have this kind of situation. This is like I'm debilitated in the ways that a mother normally would be with a person with a disability. It has to be somebody to take over the role that I was doing, So I can't do any lifting at all, So that prevents me from doing a lot of stuff with her. And even like just having to cut food and do stuff like that, it's difficult without another hand. Everything is very difficult. Dressing is hard for me. I'm pretty much very walking around very carefully, So I have to be really careful. The other day, bleach got splashed in my left eye. I thought I was going to lose my eyeball. I was freaking out. It was all red and inflamed, and I called my eye doctor. But I'm just saying, these are crazy times, and anything can happen to you. And knock on wood, nothing will. But I'm just saying, I'm a survivor. I'm resilient. And I've managed to get through what I can. And I'm still safeguarding my environment every day, walking around very quietly and meditating a lot, because I know being quiet and being peaceful and whatnot is going to be beneficial to heal and get through all this stuff. So I'm in this thing till at least November 1, if not longer. And it's going to be a long time if I can ever actually assist in lifting my daughter, lifting a lot of anything, So this is pretty extensive. I mean, look one more time. The two fingers here that I showed you before, they weren't like this. They were in Band-Aids. Now they operated, and they have all the stitches have to come out next Friday. I think they can take them stitches out. Then I'll be able to bend the hand more. But there's a lot more exercises involved. But I'm up for the trip. I'm willing to get my hand back. I'm a fighter. I'm a survivor, and I'm lucky I got it done by a great doctor, Dr. Patel. This past Friday, I just got really lucky that I found him, and so I'm happy with the fact that I got it done. I got a great surgeon, so I'm really happy. But anyway, I'm sure if you know anybody with special needs kids, they'll tell you how involved they are with their own kids and how difficult it is. And any single mother will tell you how involved it is to have kids and not have another person to help, another helping hand to be there to provide support. And this sort of puts me out for work. I can't go to work. I can't work with this situation. I'm trapped. I'm not working. I don't have any checks coming in, I have a little thing from Disability for Veterans Affairs, which I got a long time ago when I was in the Army back I got out in 1992. I had right lung pneumonia there. But it's a very tiny, tiny little amount. It's not a lot, but it's something. It's something versus another. But it's not enough way, way nowhere near to pay for any of these special services that I need for my daughter, So I'm kind of, like I said, between a rock and a hard place. But anyway, not to bore you any further or to exacerbate situation. If you, again, have any extra change you could spare to help out during this really difficult time. I know there's many people out there in situations just like mine. I know it because I know this COVID-19 lost their job. They're a single mother. They don't have any food to eat. I know what that's like, So I know it's difficult, but this is a special needs kid that's got a mother that can't take care of her, and she's pretty much, got to have someone to help her. She's disabled much more than I am, and someone's got to be there for her. She just can't be hanging out by herself. Someone's got to take care of her, whether it was here or somewhere else, Someone has to do it. But best place for kids like my kid is in the house, in my home, And she'll always have a place here forever, till the day she dies. If I die first, whatever. But she'll always be my little baby, and she'll always be in my home. I'm never going to let her go anywhere else, So I got a lot of family, a lot of cousins, but I'm still not letting my little cutie pie go live with them. In dire circumstances, I died possibly, but no way. She's my little angel. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. This is just an update to let you know the surgery was done. It was very successful, and I'm in therapy, and I'm going to get through this. And I know you guys are going to get through it too with your situations. So if you know anybody, you can donate a little bit, $1, whatever you can. Great. And pass it on. Let it send it to one of your friends or somebody else, Some of your friends are working and this is nothing for them, $1, I do $1 every now and then for different causes and whatnot. It's, when you have the money and you're not hurt, it's not a big deal. When you're suffering and you're hurting, then it's a big deal. And you're like, oh, I have no money. I'm hurt. I don't have a job, So it's different, But All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And God bless you all. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye bye.